Madam Web was announced in February 2022 and stars Dakota Johnson in Sony's first ever female-led superhero movie, Madam Web. Originally set for a July 2023 release date, the film will now release on October 6, 2023. Even with that delay, Madam Web was still able to finish last July on principal photography, so plenty of time for Sony to polish up the project in post-production. Sony shared a short description describing the project nearly a year ago. That description claims that the film will be an origin story of the clairvoyant Madam Web, whose psychic abilities allow her to see within the spider world. Madam Web, also known as Cassandra Webb, has also been traditionally seen as an elderly woman. This film will most likely showcase a younger, but also weakening Madam Web. Dakota Johnson will step into the role of Cassandra Webb and as the main lead of the film. Madam Web will also star Syndey Sweeny, Adam Scott, Emma Roberts, Isabela Merced, Mike Epps, Celeste O'Conner, and others. S.J Clarkson, who directed 2 episodes of both The Defenders and Jessica Jones, has been tasked to direct this project. The film has been separated well from the MCU and will explore different plot threads from the events of the multiverse saga. So that means no Kang or TVA manipulation exists in this universe. So how will the multiverse be a thing in this Sony project? According to a report on the plot by the Cosmic Circus months back, the film will be using one of these Spider-Woman connected characters to bring them all together. Supposedly, Dakota Johnson's Madam Web is losing her immortality and needs help from others. She is being hunted down by Charlotte Witter, granddaughter of Cassandra Webb. Witter gained her powers after being imprisoned and experimented on by Dr. Octopus. She was made into his puppet and goes after other women who don the title Spider-Woman. Her character will no doubt be a factor in connecting to the other Spider-Woman characters in the film. If the reports of a pregnant Mary Parker are true, Dr. Octopus is yet to exist. I can see this version of Charlotte Witter come from the future in attempts to prevent the birth of Peter Parker. Quick note guys, I just want to go ahead and let you guys know I have seen the pictures of what looks to be an evil Spider-Man on set on those pictures. My speculation is that this character will probably be playing a male version of Charlotte Witter, which is still the grandson of Cassandra Webb. It'll be interesting to see how they tie that character, but I think with all the other changes that have been done with the movie, it really won't make a difference to the overall plot or structure of the story. This can also trigger Madam Web recruiting help to defend the Parker family, which leaves us with the other Spider-Woman characters. According to film insider Jeff Snyder, the reports of a Syndey Sweeny role has been officially passed to him. On the Hot Mic podcast, he said that Sweeny is playing Julia Carpenter's version of the character. In the comic books, her origin mainly lies in Los Angeles, California, but will be most likely shifted to New York City. She gained her powers from a group called the Commission in an athletic study. She was given an experimental mixture of spider venom and exotic plant extracts. This mixture results in a similar outcome to that of Peter Parker. She becomes Spider-Woman and fights back against the Commission that used her as a lab experiment. Celeste O'Connor's version of the character, Maddie Franklin, was also the third version of the Spider-Woman character. Franklin and Carpenter will be recruited by Madam Web in her need of help against her violent granddaughter. The trio of Sweeny, O'Conner, and Johnson sounds like the main trio of this film. Isabela Merced will play Anya Corazon, the alter ego of Spider-Girl, and will be part of the team we might see. Maddie Franklin's Spider-Woman character gets her powers in a unique way. According to the comic book, she gains her powers in a mystical ceremonial gathering of 5. This gathering is also where Cassandra Webb gains her power of immortality. It'll be very interesting to see how Sony delivers on this unique comic book story. I wonder which Spider-World characters could be included in this ceremony. Could this gathering of 5 also involve somebody related to Peter Parker? Mary Parker will be played by Emma Roberts and is the mother of Peter Parker in the comic books. Based on the set pictures, it looks like her character will be pregnant. Adam Scott will be playing Ben Parker, the uncle of the OG Spider-Man. Ben Parker could find himself stepping in place to defend his sister-in-law's child. I'm fascinated to see how Sony will connect all of these characters in this big, ambitious film. A big confusion that a lot of people have is this film being confused with Olivia Wilde's solo Spider-Woman project. She will be directing a Spider-Woman film with Jessica Drew's version in the lead. Jessica Drew was the original Spider-Woman in the comic books, and fans are left wondering if she could possibly show up in a cameo scene or some sort of way in this Madam Web film. I wouldn't count on seeing her version of Spider-Man in this film just yet, but you never know with Sony Spider-Verse as well. Madam Web will be all about the most important women in the spider world carrying that spider power. This is one of many Sony Spider-Man universe characters that will be crucial in connecting threads in the multiverse. Sony could try connecting these women further with the Spider-Verse franchise as well if this film succeeds. I'm excited to see how this all will formulate for Sony. They made a good move pushing back the release date of the film to keep it from competitive summer blockbusters. Early October could be a good month for the film, and it would be a very good mystical tie-in with that time of the year. Sony might have a mixed bag when it comes to the Spider-Man connected characters, but with this being very disconnected from anything in the MCU, I think that might be an advantage for this. The plot will be a good pacing, and the directing will be crucial in getting the best performances from this talented cast, but I'll keep my expectations at a healthy intrigue. October 2023 is soon approaching, so we can expect some more official details and possibly some minor promotions soon. But let me know if this film catches your attention, and if you think Madam Web could surprise some audiences, or let me know if you guys think differently. And are you excited to see more Spider-Man connected characters show up in starring roles like this one? Share all those thoughts down below. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed today's topic. If you haven't yet, please hit that like button and also hit that sub button so you don't miss any big videos like this one. Just click that bell so you get notified every time a video goes up. If you have some time to spare, please check out some of these videos on your screen right now.